What's interesting is that the people who should be calm aren't. Guys, these people don't care that crypto is very unstable, because if it's very unstable going down, it will eventually have the opposite effect, which means it will pump hard. That's it. Over 400 South Korean officials say they have $9,800,000 in cryptocurrency, like Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, right? It looks like they're positive guys. This is when standard finance comes into play. Interactive Brokers has now added Solana, XRP, Cardano, and Dogecoin to its crypto trading platform. Are these the coins that will be used in the new world? Very interesting, guys. What I know about everything else is that XRP is clear in the US, and the case is about to end. It is also legal everywhere else in the world. Take a look. Sharia reasoning that ripples. Okay, it looks like this is from Saudi Arabia. In order to help Saudi banks, the Saudi Central Bank made a deal with Ripple, a company based in UNICEF, to help banks use blockchain software to settle payments. It will be interesting to keep an eye on soon. What effects will this have on the rules for money and law in the Saudi market for Sharia goods that blockchain companies are making? Okay, so this seems pretty big. I don't know about them getting IOTA certified according to Sharia law, but keep in mind that some of these coins will make it. Back in 2018, it was reported that Saudi Arabia and the UAE are working on a proof of concept to see how blockchain could help with transfers and payments between the two countries. This happened a very long time ago, right? How much further along is it now? Up to date now, yes. As you can see, XRP has been given the all clear all over the world. This is really big news. The FDIC says that banks can do crypto things without first getting permission. Isn't this crazy? That means banks are now involved, right? So if they're going to jail for us, are they going to call Ripple? Me and you? Okay, they need someone whose system is safe enough to hold these cryptocurrencies. I think that if they go that route, they will call Ripple to help them, or maybe come up with some kind of retail answer for all of you. What is an important development for the asset class? The FDIC said that banks can now do crypto things without getting permission first. Wow, guys, that's really crazy. That banks are now getting in is crazy to me, which is what we say they will do. They never lose, guys, so they won't. The rule changes the rules for how FDIC-supervised banks should handle their digital asset exposure. In this section, the NACS government agency will let people participate in the cryptocurrency sector as long as they handle the risks well. Wow. It looks like they'll have safety steps, right? As you all already know, cryptocurrencies are very unstable. Also, keep in mind that banks tend to be more cautious, right? That's good, guys, because it means they want to be safer. They'll just keep their risks in check when it comes to cryptos, though. They're coming with us. But once more, as soon as someone steps in, they put their right foot in. They'll just be pulled right, and then they'll be fully in at some point. So it was all because of Trump, right? The guys in the movement say they want to make the US the world's crypto capital. I mean, this is pretty big, right? Because I know that many banks don't allow crypto trades, right? You know what they mean. They don't like crypto in general because of that story, right, from a long time ago about how thieves use this kind of technology to move money around and do other bad things. But that looks like it's changed a lot, right? How it happened. So in this document, it is confirmed that institutions regulated by the FDIC can do legal things, even if they involve new technologies like crypto assets and digital assets. Please make sure that all of your actions are safe and follow all laws and rules. Yes? Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially when we're talking about waters that haven't been crossed before. Check this out. The first, but not the last thing that needs to be done to help UNICEF become a leader in the digital assets and financial technology ecosystem is to clarify or substantially change this guidance. This is because cryptos will play a big part in the new world, as even Fidelity says. After having big problems in 2023 that affected the whole financial system, the digital asset industry has shown a lot of strength. No matter what happened, the main idea behind digital assets and their promise never changed. Even more importantly, the faith of big investors didn't change either. We did see some drops in adoption and opinion not long ago, but we think this was just a natural part of history that has since turned around. Because, take a look at this. Just so you know, the only reason it turned out well is that they want this technology to be the main part of the new Venetian system. They wanted this technology to be the main part of the new Venetian system. If that wasn't true, right? Plus, let's say that this blockchain technology, guys, this brand new technology we have now is very good for people, which it is, don't get me wrong, but they would have killed this technology from the start if they didn't want it to get to where it is now. They tried, But I think that was just how the story went, right? Of how TreFi didn't like cryptos and how cryptos never gave up, right? That's how they'll see things in the future, right? In the books of history, and they'll talk about how Ripple never took a step back, right? Institutional acceptance over the long term is still on the rise. This is because people have a good grasp of the main benefits of digital assets, which we think will last. The same thing was said by Bright Garlinghouse. Cryptocurrencies are here to stay. The question is, do you want all cryptos or just some? Several. I'm going with a few, yes, the few that really make a difference, like Ripple. And this is a beautiful picture of what would happen if you had spent $10,000 6 months ago, yes? Interesting. Huh, look at XRP going up, guys. But it depends on how you look at it, because before this pump, XRP was just a stablecoin and Bitcoin and Ethereum were going up like crazy. But ultimately, XRP had its turn. Wow, that was only 6 months ago. Now look at how much money you'd have had. Wow, mind-boggling stuff. Also, guess what? That's just by place. You hold it without thinking about it. That's the crazy part. You buy without even thinking. So, these guys say that banks want to go into space because they think there's a lot of money to be made there, right? Don't you think they want to make money while everyone else does? A lot of money will be coming into the space. Aside from themselves, that's why banks will try to get as much of the pie as they can. But here's what they'll do. This is an interesting fact. There is a system for Ripple, but not for banks. Ripple has a system in place. In this case, if they want to send money across borders, they will use Ripple and XRP or a stablecoin. Then, where else are they going to go for custody? In fact, Ripple bought Medico and another crypto storage service. Guys, isn't that funny? So I think that no matter what the banks do, they will be connected to Ripple in some way. This is always the case. Ripple is involved in everything that is known to exist. Think about all the contracts that aren't public, being kept quiet until the right time. At some point, this will be a lot more than this. And the banks are to blame, right? Even though many people used to dislike banks, now they're beginning to like them? I don't know. But we've known since the beginning that guys had to join or die, because banks are going to play, and they already are. Now, help me out. I'm really excited about the future. What do you say? Look at me and say hello?